Hi Leo, I'm Julie here with our weekly meditation, and today we're going to talk about gratitude. Our brains are so good at focusing on the negative and being alert to threats and perceived threats, and that puts us into a stress state. And that was probably helpful from an evolutionary standpoint, kept us safe. But today, living in a state of stress doesn't serve us. So gratitude can shift us out of a stressful state. And it's an easy, quick, simple way of shifting because we can't be in gratitude and be in stress at the same time. And it's easy because we can always find something to be grateful for. Gratitude is not just about being thankful for the good things in our lives. It's about being thankful for everything in our lives. And that may sound strange, but there are difficult people and difficult situations that actually help us, that teach us, that help us grow. So important to see them in that light. So how do we practice? Well, it's not about posting on social media that you're grateful for your new car. It is about being conscious about not taking for granted all the things we have in our lives. So you can keep a gratitude journal and take a few minutes every day to write down 2 or 3 things that you're grateful for that happened in the last 24 hours or so. Or when you go to sleep or you wake up in the morning, spend a couple minutes reliving a few situations, a few scenarios for which you're grateful in the last 24 hours. And maybe my favorite is saying grace before a meal. Taking a pause, creating some space between the busyness of the day and an act of self-care, nourishing yourself. And it shifts us out of the flight or fight response into the rest and digest response. So gratitude doesn't solve all problems, but it can certainly help us find things to appreciate and help us find balance. So we're going to do an exercise today. I'm going to give you a few prompts about things that you personally find that you can be grateful for, and then we'll spend about 30 seconds just reliving those. So work your way into a comfortable upright posture, feet on the floor, eyes closed or gazing at the floor, hands in your lap or one on your belly. And to start, just find something in the room where you are to be grateful for. And if you have trouble starting, there's always running water, or even, the sun comes up every day. That's why there's light streaming in the window. So find something around you to be grateful for. And next, bring to mind a friend or a family member for whom you are grateful. Why are you grateful? And next, think about the weather. Can't always be sunny. So what about the weather today can you be grateful for? If your mind wanders, just bring it back to your focus. Next, think about a colleague you're grateful for. You can detail examples. What makes you grateful? Next, think about a recent meal you had and enjoyed. And think in terms of the aroma and the flavor and the presentation. And lastly, bring your attention to yourself. Write yourself a thank you note in your head. What have you done? You don't even have to have done anything. Just being you is enough to be worthy of gratitude. No judgment here. And when you're ready, bring your attention back into the room. Wiggle your toes and fingers and open your eyes. And practice this. Only takes 30 seconds. I'll see you next week.